Hi friends, need a quick and easy birthday, graduation, or special occasion gift? Today I'm going to show you how to make one. So you know what's right around the corner? Graduations, birthdays, special end of the year celebrations, and I've got some gifts that are great for your budget. So first off, we're starting with this one that is great for any occasion, and you can definitely personalize it for whoever you make it for. I started off with a few birthday hats from the Dollar Tree, and for this one, I decided to go ahead and put two together. Makes it a little more sturdy, and they have tons of colors and options to choose from. I'm making a few of these for some special friends, and so I needed a bunch of colors to work with. So I just removed the elastic bands and I glued them together, and definitely makes it more sturdy. Now I'm taking a little bit of foam and just gluing it right into the middle of my cone in a triangle shape, where I'm going to take another piece and glue it right on top, and that's going to be what holds all of our treats in our little cone. Now this is going to be a bouquet, and so we want it to have a really fun and festive look. So I'm using some of this ribbon I bought at the Dollar Tree. I love their pre-curled ribbon. It is just so beautiful. I love the metallic, so I picked that up, and some kitchen wooden skewers. You can find these in the kitchen section of Dollar Tree. The next step is really up to you. You could just take your skewers and tape them onto the back of your candy. I like a little more finished look, and so I like to unfold the candy, tape them, close them up with the skewer attached, and then tape them again. I'm just kind of OCD like that. So once you have attached all your candy, it's time to add the ribbon, and what I like to do is use my hot glue gun. I've made tons of these bouquets, and so I feel like this is the fail-safe way to have your ribbon stay on and stay in place. Just kind of melts and stays right there. Now once you have all your ribbon attached to your candy, it's time for the pizzazz. I like to pick up little personal items and add them to each bouquet. This time around, I'm using some of these solar flowers that I found at the Dollar Tree, and these are great because they light up. So if you're giving this in the evening, this is going to add an extra little layer of sparkle to that ribbon. So I did have to work it really carefully into my cone, but once I got it in there, it was time to add my candy. So I like to make my skewers at different heights so that I can have some a little bit taller in the back, like a bouquet of flowers, and some a little bit shorter in the front. I also like to alternate the colors of candy, going with red on one side and then red on the other side, and blue on one side and then blue on the other side, so it has a balanced look. Now making your skewers different heights is not difficult at all. You can just snap them to different heights. You could cut them, and remember, you don't have to use a hot glue gun to get your ribbon attached. You could always just tie it on or use some tape. Once you have finished filling your cone with your candy skewers, it's time to add another layer, and I love this because this helps you personalize and add a specific color to your bouquet for either graduation, birthday, sports event. You can definitely make these look like they were personalized just for the person you're gifting them to. So what I like to do is cut down my tissue paper into some squares, grab them in the center, and then twist the bottom. Now the back of this is not super beautiful, so we're going to make it beautiful. I took my hot glue gun. Again, you don't have to do that. You could always use tape, and I add a little bit of hot glue, and then I just push them into place using my skewer, and this makes the back look a whole lot prettier. I also like to take them and add them to a skewer to add the height behind my candy and make this look like a real bouquet. Now I do like to alternate my colors and fill in any spot that is needed. I also like to add a special little something, and so I decided to pick up these little wands from the Dollar Tree in the birthday aisle. These are a great place to add another personalized touch, like the year of graduation, maybe a team name, or the player's name. Now, I did have to make a few of these for a few of my special friends, and so I wanted to personalize each of them. For this one, I went with a purple theme. I used tissue paper that was purple and got a purple flower from the Dollar Tree. Now, this one I wanted to be a little bit more masculine, so I went with red and blue. You can always use your candy as a way to give a color scheme to your bouquet. Now, that pack of wands I picked up had 4 wands in it with the stars. 2 of them were silver, so that worked out perfectly for this one. And for this one, I wanted to go with more of a blue and yellow color scheme. Now see that little sparkly star? That's actually a pin I found in the stationery section of Dollar Tree. It goes so perfectly with this print. I love these bouquets because they're so affordable. I've been making candy bouquets for years, and without using the candy as the base, as in the ones I've shared with you guys in the past, you save so much money. All you need is a few birthday cone hats, some candy, tissue paper and ribbon, and skewers, and you're ready to go. You can always add in $1 or $2 of personalized items to make them extra special for whoever you're gifting them to. Now these are beautiful, but it is time to move on to our next DIY, and for this one we are using a bottle of Coke and a bouncy ball from the Dollar Tree. This is not a full 2 liter, it's a smaller 1 liter, and I just picked this ball up in the toy section of Dollar Tree. I started off by just tracing a circle around the bottom of my ball using a Sharpie so that I could cut out the right sized circle. Now I did use a kitchen knife for this. There may be a better way, but this worked great for me. This is a foam ball, so it had plenty of give, and this actually came out quite easily. I just cut along the circle and then just pulled out the middle section that was like a solid chunk. You could always use something like a floral ball that they have in the floral section. I liked this one because it was a little bit bigger than those, and I really thought it fit the size of the 1 liter. You could also use some plastic baseballs. Now, once you have the right size cut out of your ball, make sure it does fit your bottle before we move on to the fun step, which is the candy. So I did pick up all this candy from different places, my grocery store, Walmart, and Dollar Tree. Now, this is the first time I've actually made one of these. So I started out by adding a little bit of tape to each side of each piece of candy. Now, I do think that you could use all kinds of different candy like I did on this one, but I do think one of these would be really fabulous in all lollipops. Now, I did use some more of the curling ribbon from Dollar Tree and tied it on to my lollipops. I also broke off part of the stems of my lollipops because I felt like they were just a little bit too long. Now, if you have made one of these full of lollipops, send me a picture. My Instagram and email are always linked down below in the description of my videos, and I would love to see what you have created. Now, the great part about using lollipops is that they really kind of kept the other pieces of candy corralled. They really added some structure to this and helped the other candy stay upright. Now, if you have a candy bar like this and you need a way to attach it, take a piece of tape, fold it over onto itself, and that is an instant tab that you can then use some more tape to tape down to your ball. It worked like a charm. Now it's time to add in to all the little places. I do recommend Jolly Ranchers or something that size. Hubba Bubba, bubble gum, anything small that you can attach by one end of the wrapper. Now, I did use my hot glue gun for a few of these, and I was pleasantly surprised. They didn't seem to melt any of the candy, and they did add an extra layer of stability. I also added some tape, and I just continued adding candy and ribbon until it looked like this. At this point, I flipped it over, and I wanted to add some more curling ribbon coming down, sort of cascading. So I went ahead and I poked some holes into my ball. I tied my ribbon in a knot and I just stuffed it right in the ball. I also added a little bit of hot glue, and this is the finished product. Isn't it adorable? I think this would make a great promposal or great gift for the graduate or next special occasion on your calendar. Now remember, you can always personalize gifts like this with the color scheme, the type of candy, and for this one, the type of drink. I think these would be adorable on some root beer for Father's Day or in any special color scheme for a sports team in your life. Now, I did make this for someone who was playing a character in a play, and so I decided to personalize this. What I did is I actually wrapped the top with some clear wrap, and I'm going to show you guys what it looked like and the finished product. I made a little suit out of felt, which would be great ideas for Father's Day, groomsmen, sky's the limit, whatever the occasion is. These are great for personalization. I even added a little mustache to the clear up and kept the candy all in place. Now it's time for our last DIY, and for this one I am making something very special for someone very special in my life. For this one we're going with an Addams Family theme because I know that you know it is back and the kids love the show. So I picked up a few things from the Dollar Tree, including these little patriotic hats that I decided to glue together for a little bit more stability. Now here's what I would have done. I would have taped them together because that plastic melts really quickly. Now you can pick up canisters like these at the Dollar Tree. I picked up the glass one from the Dollar Tree and it would be perfect, but I am going to give it to someone who is going to be a little bit younger and it's going to be a chaotic environment. So I decided to go with the metal so there was no broken glass or tears. I then added a little bit of tissue paper, just one sheet to the inside, and then I started adding all of the treats that I could. The great thing about these canisters, including the glass one from the Dollar Tree, is that you can fit a whole lot of candy in here that is full size. Now you could always add in other little trinkets, toys, and a little gift card if you wanted. I filled mine up all the way to the brim with sweet treats and little candy pieces. And then I added my lid on top, and now it's time for the fun. So this is going to be a Counsin IT from Addams Family, and I picked up this mop head from the Dollar Tree. It is perfect because it has the perfect little spot to hot glue it to the lid of any jar. I did decide to go ahead and move that little tassel from that other one, and then I just hot glued it to the center top lid right in the middle and then held it in place until it was done drying. This was so fast, so easy, and so much fun. Now, once you have your Counsin IT all glued together, you can go ahead and give it a trim if you choose to. Now, I actually have never seen Addams Family, but I didn't realize it was a different color. How would you change the color of this mop head to make it exactly like Counsin IT? Next up, I used some sunglasses I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I just used 2 strands of the mop head and I tied them into a knot together. Now that gave the perfect spot for the sunglasses to sit and not slide down, and then I just repeated the process on the other side as well, just taking 1 strand of yarn from behind and 1 strand of yarn from in front of the glasses and tying them together into a loop knot. Super fast, super easy. I also went back with a little bit of hot glue and secured them in place, and I also secured some of the hair for my Counsin IT in place as well. Now you don't want to do too much securing because remember the lid has to come off top to get to the candy. Now, if I would have made this one over again, I probably would have done the lid on the bottom, so it would have been easy to access. Next up, I took the hat after drying from a quick spray paint and added some hot glue to the mop top. Now, I wish I would have used my low temperature hot glue gun because this is a high temperature hot glue gun, and boy, did it sizzle. Now, it bubbled a little bit, but I was able to pull it off and save it, but just word to the wise, you may just want to tape this on or go with a whole different method for attaching it. But this is the finished product. Isn't he adorable? Now let's all say it together. Dun-dun-dun-dun. So whether you have a Wednesday Addams fan on your hands or maybe you've just got a special occasion around the corner, I hope these gave you a little bit of fun inspiration to create your own personalized, affordable gift with a few things from the Dollar Tree. And if you enjoyed these, be sure to check out these videos I've handpicked with more creative, affordable gift ideas. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you back very soon in the next video.